Hello, and welcome to our lesson on risk management. This segment will cover risk management principles and future considerations. Risk management is an integral component and complement to various project management practices, including requirements and task definition, scheduling, budgeting, configuration management, change control, and performance tracking and control. Project managers leverage risk management to enhance their understanding of potential risks, enabling proactive measures to either mitigate these risks or plan for their consequences. For instance, if a project is due for completion in 9 months, but informed estimates suggest a more realistic timeframe of 12 months, management can take a range of actions to increase the likelihood of meeting the 9-month deadline. In an ideal scenario, risk identification, assessment, and response planning are formalized within the project planning process. The resulting risk management plan becomes an integral part of the overarching integrated or master project plan. Moreover, involving various project team members and stakeholders in the identification, assessment, and response planning for risks, as well as the ongoing tracking and reduction of risks, is crucial. The following are general principles for managing risks. Develop a comprehensive risk management plan. Formulate a risk management plan outlining strategies to identify major project risks. Specify individuals responsible for risk management and define methods for allocating time and funds from the risk reserve. Create risk profiles for each identified risk. Establish a risk profile for each risk, incorporating likelihood, cost, and schedule impact and contingencies. Define trigger events, the earliest visible symptoms signaling the materialization of a risk. Ensure visibility and monitoring for high-risk areas, keeping contingency plans regularly updated to align with project progress and emerging risks. Appoint a dedicated risk officer. Designate a risk officer for the project, distinct from the project manager, with a primary focus on risk management. The risk officer's role involves aspects of psychology and politics, necessitating a critical perspective rather than a can-do attitude. The risk officer acts as a devil's advocate, identifying, assessing, and tracking potential challenges even when consensus suggests success. Incorporate calculated risk reserves. Include a calculated risk reserve in the budget and schedule to serve as a buffer for managing risks as they manifest. The risk reserve is at the project manager's discretion and covers risks not explicitly detailed in the risk profile. Maintain the confidentiality of the risk reserve size to prevent unnecessary consumption of available time and cost resources. Establish communication channels. Set up communication channels, potentially anonymous, to facilitate the swift conveyance of bad news to the project manager. Ensure that team members feel comfortable reporting challenges and risks promptly, fostering an open and transparent communication culture. Continuous monitoring of risks. Implement a systematic process for ongoing monitoring of risks. Regularly assess and communicate the status of risks to the relevant stakeholders. Update the risk management plan in response to changes in the project environment or emerging risks. Document project activities. Thoroughly. Specify procedures to guarantee accurate and comprehensive documentation of the project. Include documentation for proposals, detailed project plans, change requests, summary reports, and a post-completion summary. Recognize that thorough documentation of past projects provides valuable insights for planning future endeavors, estimating required time and resources, and identifying potential risks. Risk profile and management plan. Utilize a template for the profile and management plan of identified risks. This document should summarize all available information about the risk. Maintain this document in a centralized location, such as a binder or library, and update it as needed until the risk is officially closed out or considered no longer existent. By implementing these practices, You foster a project environment that encourages timely communication of challenges, ensures continual risk monitoring and assessment, and establishes a robust documentation process. This, in turn, contributes to the overall success and learning potential of the project. Due to the distinctive nature of each project, it becomes imperative to customize the application of project risk management processes. Key considerations for customization include project size. Evaluate whether the project's size, considering factors like budget, duration, scope, or team size, necessitates a more intricate approach to risk management. Alternatively, is the project compact enough to warrant a streamlined risk process? Project complexity. Examine whether the project demands a robust risk management approach due to high levels of innovation. Project importance. Assess the strategic significance of the project. Does the project's importance elevate the level of risk as it strives to unlock groundbreaking opportunities, address significant organizational performance challenges, or involve substantial product innovation? Development approach. Determine whether the project follows a waterfall methodology, allowing risk processes to unfold sequentially and iteratively, or if it adheres to an agile approach where risk is addressed both at the inception of each iteration and throughout its execution. The tailoring of project risk management processes to align with these considerations is an integral aspect of the plan risk management process. The decisions made during this tailoring process are documented in the risk management plan. In environments characterized by high variability, where uncertainty and risk are inherent, adaptive project management approaches become pivotal. Following are important factors in the context of adaptive environments. Continuous risk integration. Risk considerations are seamlessly integrated into the selection of content for each iteration. This proactive approach ensures that risks are not only identified, analyzed, and managed during specific project phases, but are an integral part of the ongoing iterative process. And dynamic requirements. Management. Requirements are treated as dynamic, living documents subject to regular updates. This ensures that the project adapts to evolving circumstances, and as understanding of current risk exposure improves, work may be reprioritized to address emerging challenges effectively. This is the end of our lesson. This course is presented to you by South Europe College. Thank you for listening, and see you on our next lesson.